Page 40, this is a theme from Concerto in A minor by Grieg, a very famous concerto. This is from the first movement of that. They're introducing here a new time signature called breve, or however you want to pronounce it, I don't care. The point is it's cut time. It's a C like common time, it's a C, but this has a line through it, so they've cut it. So instead of 4/4 time, which is what common time is, this is 2/2 time. So a half note gets a count, and there's only 2 beats in a measure. So you're just going 1, 2, 1, 2. Now it can be tricky because that means the eighth notes, or the quarter notes are like eighth notes. It's 1 N 2 N, 1 N 2 N. Those are quarter notes, and then you get down to eighth notes, and it gets So what I do to help me out is when I'm first learning it, I will pretend that it's in 4/4 time, so I can get the rhythm and all, because once I get the rhythm, I'm not counting it anymore, I'm feeling it. Then when I go to take the up to speed, I'll put it in cut time. So in this lesson, I'm going to talk about this as though it's in 4/4 time at first. I'll look it over, it's 2 pages long. Treble and treble clef to start. Now that's not going to stay that way, but again, clef size can change whenever. I just want to know what they are at the beginning. Treble and treble. There's no sharps or flats in the key signature. This is in the key of A minor. It's in the title. Make sure you're doing the scale, and you just as well be doing the scale by key signature. That is C major and A minor. No sharps or flats. Do them both. And go ahead and do the arpeggios too, at least 1 octave up and down. And then the cut time, which I'm going to pretend is 4/4 time for now. Right hand first. The notes are here, but the 8 VA above the staff for the first 2 measures, that's going to send you up here. And it's 1 and 2 and 3 and. Thumb comes down. 2 and 3 and then a 4. And now I'm just going to go down the keyboard with a 4 each time. If I can hit it. And then here and here. Look at the rhythm later, right there. And then for measure 9, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and rest and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. There with the thumb again. I disagree. I don't want to go like that. If I can help it, you can do it. It's not wrong to do it. I just like to connect things. So I'm going to do a 2. I'm going to stay here. I'm just going to stay here. Because in the next measure 17, I got to come down here. So why do I want to go up here and come down here? I just stay where I'm at and then come down. Because now I'm down here. And they want a 2, 3. And up here, no, I want to connect this. I want a fingering that allows me to connect this if I can get it. So on measure 17, it's a 1, 2, 1, 3, and then I can come up here with actually a 3. Just reach up 5, hold the whole note down as I'm doing that, and then do it again. 1, 2, 1, 3, and then 3, 5. Hold the whole note down. Now you can come up. And on measure 27, little finger on the last one. This prepares me for what's coming, because I got a D sharp, G sharp here. I can do that with 1, 2 also. So measure 27, I'm here, now here. If you don't want to be up in here, you got to come back out here. I don't know how big your hands are, but if you can. And then for measure 25, we're up here. I'm still going to do 1, 2 on these. That's octaves there. Now again, 1, 2. And then just come down. And for measure 30, again, a little finger, so I can come back here again. And then, or measure 33, you got the ABA back like you were at the beginning. Left hand, let's see what it's up to. Well, treble clef, you're up here, 5, 2. That way the 2 is right there, you're ready to go. And then just the chords. measure 9. It's 5-3. That's a whole note tied to a dotted half note. You're going to hold it down the whole time. See, I held it down the whole time. So we're going to hold it. We got 2 voices going on. And we got that bottom note. We're just holding it. It's like a pedal point. It's just hanging on. And then that kind of a harmony to the melody here. So at the same time, lift up and come up again, 5-3, because I need little finger on that bottom note to hold it down. And then measure 17, just come down. 4 is fine. And then here, I'd do a 4 again. Try and find a fingering that lets you stay pretty close to where you're at. Measure 24. Hold the whole note down. And here. So we're going to hold these bottom voice down, the whole notes. So then I'll try and put the hands together, and I may hesitate. That's fine. We're up here. 1, 2, 3. Those eighth notes are by themselves. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. I'll come back to the fermata later. Right now, let's just go on. We're working on notes here. See, I'm holding that down the whole time. Do it again. Down here. It's just weird. You just work out the notes one at a time. It's measure 23. F sharp, C, D sharp, G sharp. And then F natural, and then here. It sounds terrible, but it's the notes. On measure 24, it's an E, an A D sharp, and a C. It resolves. You have tension, and then resolution. And then we do it again up here. You work out the hands together, then break it up and just take it a few measures at a time and try and get it with no hesitations. You got to be looking down when you're moving around, but try not to look down any more than you have to. Once I have all that, and I pretty much got the hesitations worked out, then I'll think about the articulation. We have a few accents and staccatos, so you're going to play the accent a little louder here. Here. Play them a little louder. The sforzandos there in measures 6 and 7, those are like major accents. That's the loudest accents you can. Let the wrist collapse a little bit on these. Just don't pound on the keys. Just a lot of weight. The notes go down very quickly, and you let the wrist collapse. They're like a shock absorber. And then for measure 9, see, staccato. You're connecting it all except for that staccato note. Both of those. Measure 17, this is all connected. Looked up. Looked up. Connected as best you can. But this part's connected, and then the others is similar to what you had at the beginning. Then the dynamics, well, at the beginning it's everything. Fortissimo, 2 Fs. Very loud with an accent. I don't know that you need an accent with fortissimo. Just play it very loud. And it's both hands, but we really want to hear the right hand. Make sure you get that ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum here. And the chords, it's there, but we want to hear the right hand here. Then when you get to the melody on major 9, here, sort of soft. This other part's going to be very soft. And we want to hear actually you can kind of play it all. The real melodies in the orchestra part, so you can just kind of play this out in crescendo. Again. Follow the crescendos and diminuendos and the swells. You can get the dynamics. Speed, well, here's where we got to put it back in cut time. Now make sure you can play it okay first. We want to feel it in 2, which is the beats. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here. 1, 2. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. You're feeling half notes. By the time you get to where you can get cut time, you really shouldn't need to count it anymore. You should have the rhythm felt pretty good where you can just do it. You feel it. You don't have to go quite as fast as I was going. This part, that's really how fast you want that to go. 1, 2. See the speed, it says allegro molto. Well, I don't know about that with cut time because they're giving a half note at 88, and that's not allegro molto. If anything, that's an andante for the half notes. So, but keep in mind we got quarter notes and eighth notes going on. So it's going to feel faster than it is. But really we want this 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's really kind of a slow piece in that sense. Now they've added pedal. So why are we doing pedal? Well, one is we're reinforcing these chords. They're loud. We want the overtones at the beginning. And throughout, when they're playing loud chords, we're pedaling, and you pedal with it and lift the pedal up with the note. So it's not lag this time, it's with it. When you get to the melody on page 9, you're pedaling the first couple of beats, and that's it. We don't want to smear the melody, and we want to hear the staccatos. And when you get to major 17, we're using pedal to help us connect the chords because we can't connect them without. So at the beginning, actually at the beginning, if you want, because it's really loud, you put the pedal down right before you play the note. That way we get more of an explosion. And lift it up for the eighth notes. So the total silence for a little bit, and then we go on. And now you can like it. And we have to change it in measure 17 pretty much with each note because the harmony's changing. But it's lag pedal. It happens after you play the notes. You're showing a little bit of silence every couple of measures. That's fine. That's phrasing. You put. Keep going. Now on measure 28. Pedaling the last half note there in measure 29 because it resolves as we're coming down, and a little silence is like a phrase, so you get a little silence before we go on. Now measure 17, we're lift it up on that last one. We're kind of down away, and we get a little silence. measure 23 every with the harmony here. That's the way we're pedaling that part. Now at the end, the last 3 measures, it ends really super loud. We want all that noise. So once you're done with this part, just leave the pedal down. It's all the same harmony. We want all that sound coming through at the end, and then the hands and the pedal all come up together. Let's play this together very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'm going to take it in 4/4 time because I want to go really, really slow. I'm not going to do the louds and softs. I will do the pedaling. I'll give us 4 quarter note counts to come in. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, and. 2 and 3 and. 4, tie, 2, hold, 2, rest, rest. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4. Rest. 2 and 3 and. 2 and 3 and. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Rest, rest, rest.